Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. This is an app which I touched on a long time ago when I just started my YouTube channel, and we are back inside of an app called Myreach, and this is a second brain powered by AI. It wants to be the place where you capture everything, write down notes, and it also has relations, but it basically wants you to write everything down so that it can use AI to get answers from your notes, similar to Notion Q&A or even Mem's chatbot or Reflect's chat as well. So this app came before a lot of the different apps actually started doing this, and at that point it had a competitive edge. Right now, I do not feel like it does have a competitive edge. They have spent a lot of time actually. They have spent a lot of time actually developing the app, and there is still no pricing here. And the app is quite simple to use. You can take different notes like this one. You can go through your notes and you can chat about the note with your AI. So I can ask Rich, which is the AI, questions about this. So I could ask it to summarize this, or I could ask it to give me the key takeaways. Let's try that. Give me the key takeaways, and it will spend a little bit of time, and as you can see, it starts to give me all of the different key takeaways right here. So you could chat about specific notes, or you could chat about your whole workspace in general. It is basically a personal chat GPT, quite similar to personal AI, which I have touched on before. And you can have multiple different chats inside of here. I can go on and I can delete this because I don't need any of these. But in general, it can capture almost everything and give you answers on almost everything inside of the app. It is quite simple to use, and they have also added what they call node recommendations. And a node is basically a thing. It might be a document or a note inside of the app, and it can give you connections between your notes. So it wants to do the thing that most note-taking apps, or that several note-taking apps can do together. So a combination of something like napkin notes, something like Notion Q&A, or Mem just in general. And it also wants to do something like My Mind with organizing. I feel like this is a great idea, but unfortunately it hasn't been as good as I want it to. They have done a good job at actually adding different integrations here. So we have everything from Evernote, which I don't think a lot of people use nowadays, but it still exists. You can have your Google Docs, even your Google Drive. You can have your Pocket linked to this. Again, people are going towards Reader by Readwise, so they still need to add a lot of integrations, but overall it is a good looking app, and I love the fact that they have this experience and this gamification as well, and the app is a little bit better than it used to be. But the development is still a little slower than I would expect. But we do love gamification here, and that is a cool feature. And the app looks much better than it did in, I think it was October, the last time I checked it out. It has a web clipper as well, which is important for an app like this that wants you to capture everything inside of the app. As I said, there is no pricing plan on this yet, but let's take a look at the roadmap just to see what is coming up. So they have a Google Drive integration, which is coming in the upcoming release. But apart from that, the pricing plans and subscription will probably be here in the next month, and I am really excited about that because in their original plans for pricing, or in their original free plan, which they started a long time ago, they had a limit on memory and total nodes, which was quite small, and the same goes for the AI. There was a limit here. Let's take a look at this. So you have 5,000 nodes in total, which you can use, which isn't too much inside of this. You have 5 gigabytes of storage, which isn't too bad. But the monthly messages is only 100, which isn't too much. If you are going to use an app like this, you should be able to chat with the AI without any sort of limitations, because that's the whole selling point of this app, is the fact that you will talk to the AI, and the AI will help you find the things you are looking for. That can be key takeaways from your notes, or it can be anything else. And apps like this doesn't want you to organize, they want you to use the AI, and having a total of 100 chats, that isn't necessarily a problem, but having a total of 100 monthly messages, that might be a problem. So this should be closer to 5 to 10k, I believe, but I might be wrong about this. In general, the note-taking is quite simple inside of here. You can easily create a new note, a new tag, or add a file into this, add websites and albums here as well. And when you press the note, you get to the note space, which is right here. You can give this note a title, or at least you should be able to give this note a title. And as you can see here, there is still some problems. I should be able to just press here and change the title, but I can't do that. Can I actually press up here and change the title? I can't. So still a few problems here, and now I can't. Let's try one more time. So it is possible. It just doesn't show that you are writing here, which is user interface thing they should probably fix. So let's call this test note. So this thing right here should show up whenever you press. We are testing a note. Let's see if it works with Markdown. That is, so whenever I try to press the hashtag, it only gives me the @ symbol, which is a problem. So Markdown will probably be a little hard on this. It works with Markdown, but you can't actually press hashtag, which is, it is kind of weird. So there are still a lot of development needed for an app like this. However, the idea is great, and I might be using it wrong. It might be the best app out there, but it doesn't feel like an intuitive app, at least not yet. And there are some minor problems with this, but I love the visualizer right here. It is quite cool to be able to visualize all of your different notes and how they're linked. I love a graph view, and I also love the fact that they have different views inside of here, and you can have multiple workspaces. I can have my mobile contacts in here. It has an integration for that as well, but in general it still needs a bit of development. So that's my newest look on Myreach. I will probably be back and checking out this app in 6 months time. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching.